rescue. A 10th person has now drowned on the island of Maui. We're not even a week into the month of February. Police say an 80-year-old man from Alaska was snorkeling alone in rough waters off Wailea Saturday when he became unconscious and ultimately died. Always Investigating has been looking into years of drowning data and found some common links, including the age of the victims and the fact that many of these drownings happen at beach with no lifeguards. So with drowning prevention now top of mind, Gina Mangieri continues her look into what's needed to improve the state's resources.
There are big stretches of neighbor island beaches and several on Oahu with no lifeguard towers or assigned coverage. And when the best lifeguards in the world are working out of storage closets, that's just not up to par with the services they're expected to provide. We wanted to know how all of this is going to get better and when. Whether it's the facilities lifeguards home base from, the resources they have access to, or how well they're spaced out across the islands, even the hours they're scheduled to work, all too often it falls short.
We have the best lifeguards in the world, and we treat them like second-class citizens according to the other great lifeguard areas like in LA. Our lifeguards should not be repairing their jet skis with their own money.
Or working out of storage closets or spare space between park bathrooms. Water incidents, especially snorkeling at beaches without lifeguards, kill more tourists than most other visitor activities combined. And the #1 way to prevent it, experts say, is to have people go where lifeguards are present. We surveyed lifeguard units statewide to find out what all the county crews need. And it boils down to hiring more of them, assigned to more places and for more hours. On Oahu, for instance, they generally work the beaches 9 a.m. to 5:30.
There's a lot of people before we get to work, and there's a lot of people after we go home. I find when we're leaving the beach, sometimes it's the most crowded. We definitely need more lifeguards. We need to increase our hours of coverage on the beach.
I know that the council is in support of ensuring we increase funding to this department. We definitely want to see what we passed years ago, lifeguards from sunrise to sunset. A pilot project aims to extend hours first at a new district being created at Hanauma Bay.
We will have coverage at Hanauma Bay for every hour that Hanauma Bay has people there.
By overlapping and extending shifts, the bay will have lifeguards on site 6 a.m. to as late as 7:30 in the summer.
We're going to pilot a 4-10 work schedule for our employees. It's going to show us what it's going to cost and what we're going to need to make it work at the other beaches. The next priority will be the Waikiki-Ala Moana area.
The Bay pilot will add 4 to a frontline staff of 12. Island-wide, the same approach could mean 40 more lifeguards would be needed atop the 122 on staff.
What we don't want to do is get into this program not having enough people to work, and we don't know how many it's really going to take yet.
Oahu's rescue craft teams recently doubled from 4 to 8, but they need more than just more people, too.
We need more lifeguard towers. We need more trucks. We need more skis. We need more sleds. We need more trailers. All of the things. And then finally, we need facilities to house all of that equipment in.
Facilities in the form of storage and office configured containers are slated for Kailua and Ala Moana beach parks as soon as this summer, at a cost at or under $20 grand apiece. Oahu County will soon present the ideas to the Kailua and Ala Moana area neighborhood boards.
We are taking park space, and we're taking overflow parking. We're not sure how they're going to respond to saying, will you allow us to put a container right here in the park?
Firemen have fire stations. Policemen have police stations. Why doesn't Ocean Safety have something even beyond these future containers?
We're already in the process of having that first permanent ocean safety station built.
Built for Kailua, freeing up the container to move to any of 42 other island-wide sites as more permanent facilities come online. Kailua's station is slated for this bluff across the street from the beach park.
If you permanently build it across a street from a beach, that can't be the optimal place.
It's not. No.
Okay, so the community needs to
But the community's going to have their say on it. Are they willing to give up parking space in the beach park?
The community loves their lifeguards, and they have seen the conditions that they have worked in for many years, and they appreciate our lifeguards, and I know that they will be very supportive of them.
There's going to be a slow rollout of an experiment with hours at Hanauma Bay, some containers at some of the other beach parks. Why not roll it out all one time across the island and get more resources out there faster?
We would love to do that. Of course, I think the private sector can be assistance in moving a lot of this forward faster. I have talked to companies that said they want to pay for a lifeguard staff. They want to pay for a lifeguard tower, and they want to do it now.
Recent Honolulu County legislation allows sponsors to pay for things like that in exchange for recognition. It can already happen at the zoo, and there's a public hearing next month on the rules for elsewhere. Simple gift donations can already happen. Another possible solution for unlifeguarded beaches are rescue tubes that have proven helpful elsewhere, especially Kauai. Oahu's emergency services boss says they're looking at placing life rings at popular but remote spots. We'll keep tabs on that, as well as more money for facilities and staffing to improve safety at the beach. Gina Mangieri, KHON 2 News.